Okay, let's see. I'm going to go live. Even you can come in anytime. It takes a while for people to even see. Let's see. Are we live?
We are now live already. I saw that. It's
Are
live
we?
already.
Are we there?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, we're here. Yippee, we're live. I'm always excited. Okay, and then I have to, let me see if I do this so that I don't hear me talking. So if I see people's, oh shit. Okay, we just want to hear people's comments. Hey, we're live out there. Who's out there? I'm with Nandar Matari. I'm not going to get too much into the weeds yet talking because I want see who wants to come online and learn about meditation and learn about this amazing woman who's had an amazing life. She's actually in, where are you right now? Zurich?
I'm in Zurich, Switzerland, yeah.
Yeah, because she was, we don't know when she's coming back.
Do we but know I was living in New York for the last 2 years in 2018 and 19. Then I actually wanted to extend the visa and come back to Europe, and then I'm stuck here.
Stuck. It's okay place to be stuck though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So let's see. I just try to want to keep, if I can keep comments. That's the problem. All right. I try to see the comments so that everyone will okay. So here we are, and tell us a little bit about your background. When I heard about how you traveled and how you got to New York, it's a pretty amazing story.
Yeah, sure. I'm originally born and raised in Myanmar. That is a Southeast Asia country between India, China, and Thailand. It is a Buddhist country, and I grown up there, and I lived there till I'm 27 years old or young. Then later on, but I have this childhood dream of I wanted to travel the world, and also this meditation was a calling for me. When I was like 15 years old, I met with my physics teacher, and she told us about this meditation experience. She was at a 7-day retreat in a monastery, and she told us that it was life-changing for her. And then I wanted to meditate. And so 1 year later, I went to the monastery. I said that, okay, I'll stay here longer. And I shaved my hair and I become a nun. And I stayed in the monastery for 27 days. So in the past 27 years, I've been meditating many times, so in many different retreats. Then with 27, I came out of the country, and then I went to Germany. So there are many stations between that, many travels, trying and errors, to come out of the country. But I made it to come to Germany in 2005, and I become a financial consultant. Then when I become a team leader in the company, and I started teaching people to meditate, because the people are dealing with stress and anxiety, and they cannot sleep at night. And that's why I started teaching them to meditate. Then later on, I come to realize that is what I'm supposed to do, because I've been on the journey for many years. And then I started doing that since 2014 March. So in Germany. Then later on, I also have like my people, I found some clients in Switzerland too. That is why I also used to live, or sometime in the summer, I live in Switzerland, in Zurich. And so I moved to New York, and at the end of 2017, and I give meditation classes in the companies. I did some, one-time events, and also this 3 months coaching at a Douglas Element and so on. And of course, I do have individual clients who work with me on regular basis, and they kept on working with me right now. And while I'm traveling or staying in any places, so I still have a lot of clients in New York City and all over the world.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that work with you, and so you can do your meditation, and well, people can meditate from anywhere, and they can reach you from anywhere. And you can do like, I've done a lot of, well, not a lot, but many. Nandar gives group sessions as well sometimes, which are really amazing. And maybe we'll do that in a bit. So just a little bit about when you did leave your home, you did go through some ups and downs. I just thought that was interesting, like how you actually left home.
Yeah.
And you went, where did you go first?
Where should I go first? That is a good question. So I left my real home, or what do you call it, when I was in Myanmar. And so I left my home when I was 18. So that is, I mean, I live alone most of the time in Rangoon. It's a big capital city, alone by myself. So it was also not very common for our country, because they live with their parents and other people most of the time. So I'm a somehow individualist from the very beginning. But my first, actually, I tried to come up with the country many times, applying for the scholarship and also exchange program at university. And I intended to go to England actually first and apply for MBA. Then I didn't get the visa. So I was somehow, angry, and, I was not patient at all. And my plan was to come to America, to go to America as a refugee. And then I found this guy, the smuggler, and he promised us that he would brought us to America. Then
smuggler. That's awesome. I said a smuggler. That's very exciting. She's very.
We went together to Bangkok, and from the Bangkok onwards, they will be going. So my first station was going to Bangkok, and actually he took all the money, and then he was gone. So I lost a lot of money, and my first station was Bangkok, I would say. Then later on, I figured out how to proceed with my journey, and my second station is Germany, Frankfurt.
That's amazing. So did you think meditation really helped you? Like, because if you all of a sudden they took all your money, you must have were able to lean on your meditation to kind of keep you in a state of mind that wasn't, because that would be upsetting. I would be like, I'm just going to go home. I'd be like, this is it. But how did you handle it? You were doing a lot of meditation then?
Yeah, sure. I do meditate regularly early in the morning. And so I needed to meditate it like half an hour at least. And so that I calm myself down. When I was in Myanmar, I was an English teacher. So I also used to have lots of different students. And I was most of the time busy and very stressful job too. So talking with a lot of people, or, giving lecture in front of a big audience, it was very tiresome for me. So I calm myself down by jogging early in the morning, like 4 o'clock. Then when
jogging at 4 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I have a very early morning routine though. I'm not very much motivated like before. So I'm now getting older. And so my main focus is not very much on my body, how I look or how I shape. But before that, I was a little bit obsessed with how I look too. So I was in my 20s,
Yeah.
I woke up early in the morning, I go jogging, and then I meditate 30 minutes. So actually, my intuition told me that this is not the right one for me. But my brain was so obsessed, and I must do it, and I need to do it, and I want to make it happen. That is why after losing that money in Bangkok, and I have to now listen to my intuition. I did not know that what I have to do back then. So I meditate early in the morning again. So I was in Bangkok, and I live with that. I met with my 4 relatives from my father's side. Mm-hmm. I met them in the Bangkok again. And then I live near in that Sapang Khoi. It's an area in Bangkok. They also have a big park near there. And I also go jogging. It was not 4 o'clock anymore, like 7 o'clock. I go jogging and I meditate in the park. And
that's nice.
With that intuition, of course, when the adversity happened, like pandemic, a shock, any kind of loss, the people have a shock in the body. So I also had a shock. So we have to move this shock out of our body. So stretching is very important. You can stretch any other time. Yeah, and also, yoga is very important. Of course, sweating is very important. And, if you have a chance to go out and, take bicycle or, moving your body. But at the same time, also meditation, helped me to be able to concentrate on my own sadness and feeling emotion. meditation is, a lot of people thinks that, you know, when you meditate, you will feel only the good feeling all the time. If you are not feeling good, then it is wrong. But the other way around is true. Meditation is like washing your mind with your own mind. So when you meditate, we will feel a lot of anxiety. We'll also feel some other kinds of fears and all the thoughts that you are avoiding, you know, that will come up, because they are come up in your consciousness so that you can let go of them. So when you become more aware of your feelings and emotion, then you will be able to really cleanse them out of your system. So
is crying okay in meditation? Do you know what I mean? Like when you're saying that things are coming up, like how to let go of them means you also, for me, I like to cry. I mean that in a most positive way. So it really makes you deal with your feelings.
Yeah, you have to deal with your feeling. So that's why I let, when the people are, a lot of people feel this anxiety in the chest, right? Then I let the people breathe in and breathe out of your, you know, chest and from your mouth. And so if you feel like crying, you can also cry it, and you stay with the feeling. So of course you can do as much as you can, you know, you should not force yourself. And so it is a sadness a lot of people are having right now. Yeah. So there are a lot of shock that people need to really digest, right? Yeah. So as for myself, I've gone through different kinds of shocks in my life. Yeah. And also going through different kinds of transformation and stress. And so I was in finance. And so you can imagine we also have a lot of performance, you know, pressure. Yeah. And this meditation really helped me to renew myself every day. So whatever happened the whole day, in the evening when I meditate, and only in the morning, then I really feel like I'm taking shower, and all these negative thoughts and emotion and stress are releasing out of my body. That is why, though I'm now over 40, I still does not have any kind of wrinkles. And yeah, I mean, I have a lightness of heart. Of course, I still have all these worries, but these does not get me.
You definitely have lightness of heart, and so that's what you just feel like when you meet you. You're just very open. So it's obviously so for now everybody is feeling like when I meditate, and we've meditated, sometimes it's hard for me. My mind doesn't want to meditate. Like my mind gets really like, oh, I just want to, let's just go do something because we should be doing something, is what I always feel. How do you, I mean, I know, do you have any suggestions for when things like that happen to people, when their mind, I know you have to focus on, if you focus on your breath, right? Is that what you'd say?
Yeah, so our mind is, I told that with another interviews lately, like our mind is not our friend. Yeah, our mind wanted to trick us. Yes. A lot. So meditation is about observing our own mind nature and overcoming that tricks and becoming the master of our own mind.
Oh, that's good. I'm writing that in the Facebook post because I can't see if anyone's here, and if anyone has comments, I'm sorry if you're commenting. No worries. I just put you down. Our mind is not our friends. I put friends. That's what you said, actually. Okay. It's not our friend. I know my mind isn't often my friend, but that's what, so then would you say like meditation also is becoming friends with your mind, right?
So meditation is about observing that all tricks the mind has, and you don't go along with that. Okay. And with that, you build up the wisdom, and you also know how to deal with your own mind, and you can laugh over your own worries. Yeah. You can laugh over your own I mean, sometimes it is something like twisting yourself. This mind twisting us and, you know, fooling us a lot. And at one point is, I don't believe my own mind anymore. Then I'm free from my own mind.
Oh,
that's making me happy.
Oh, so you don't trust your mind anymore. Is that what you said? That's awesome.
Yeah. Of course, there are also different voices, and there are good voices and bad voices, right? And also
Right.
there are wisdom too. And
Right.
when you are observing your own mind, most of the time is that the mind trick us,
Yeah.
right? Trick
Yeah.
us, and then so we don't, I mean, sometimes you have to really deal with, okay, you will be okay. It is something like also the little child. You have to deal with your own mind first. Okay, when you say that, I do not want to meditate, I do not want to meditate, then you cannot force this little child, right,
Right. Right.
to meditate. Then you say that, okay, you don't have to meditate, but do only 10 breathe in and breathe out count, okay? Then you have to compromise with your own thoughts and then try it.
Oh,
And
that's
we'll do 10 counts of breathe in and breathe out.
okay. Yeah, because
Then afterwards, then you give yourself chocolate or give a good tea, right? And then with that, your mind see that, okay, now I will do 10 count breathe in and breathe out. Then after you overcome that step and then say that, okay, let's do 5 minutes together, right? And then you do 5 minutes count, breathe in and breathe out count. So it is something like you're training your mind is training a little kid too. So with step-by-step meditation also get, build up the wisdom.
Oh, because that's so good, because my inner child or my child part's been out looking for chocolate but that's a great way to do it. I'm going to, because for a while I was doing really well, like 15 minutes. And then all of a sudden, maybe it's got, not that I'm more stressed, but now I have a way to, just 10 more breaths. That's what the way you said it sounded perfect to how I would. Okay. All right. I'm going to check Facebook if anyone has any questions or any thoughts. Hi, Rusty was here. I don't know if he's still here because I see we have one person watching right now, but we'll do a rewatch. And if anyone else is out there, send a little L for love. What?
Somebody's telling.
So you have a lot of clients now. They must be pretty with a lot of anxiety. Do you give them even just a general, like, what's your wisdom? Because you're a very wise person. What's your comments to people when they're like, oh my God, I'm just so stressed. I don't even know how to meditate. People must say that to you, do they? Or that's what I can say.
So a lot of people think that meditation is only just sitting down and saying oh and sit still, right? Yeah. But I mean, that is one form when you are getting better with the concentration. When you cannot sit still and you have a lot of anxiety, whatever that is, so I would suggest you to do yoga. Yoga is a form of meditation with moving and breathing in and out in your body so that you really expand. It is also, as I told you, when you're stressed, you should move your body and stretch your body. I also do yoga every day right now because I also pick it up a lot of energy from other people. So I just really needed to move it out. You stretch it out regularly. This is the very good form of started meditation. You can even do with 15 minutes of, this is the yoga, is the good form of starting to practice the meditation. Okay. So when you are calming down and they're doing yoga, then you can do that, then do the counting 1 to 10 with your breath. That is the very good basic.
See, that makes sense. I'm going to analyze myself here, but I'm having a hard time to even do yoga. So they're so related, right? Because I've been going to the park and I run or I walk really fast, but that's one dimensional. I mean, right? So yoga is much more, it's expansive, like you said. So that's obviously something I have to investigate and do 15 minutes, right? I could do 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Just the sun salutation or whatever. I used to be really into yoga. I was a heavy yoga person. And then I don't know, one day I was just like, I don't want to do it anymore, but I think I'm going to try it, and that will help my breathing. Hi, Stacy. I'm looking now. I can see some people on Facebook.
Sure. Yeah. They can also ask us questions. Any questions?
Oh yeah, I know. If any questions. So see if there's any questions. I'm sweating now. Okay. So, so with people coming to you, do you what's your philosophy on what's happening? I'm just curious. When you look at everything about the pandemic, like what do you see? Is this a cleansing? Is this I mean, some people I've read, you know, like this is a time for really good change to happen, although I'm kind of nervous in New York that it's going to be different. I mean, it has to be different, but how is it going to be different? But what are your thoughts? I keep talking. What are your thoughts on what's happening now?
I can talk about my own opinion. So
yes, I'd love your opinion. I would love your opinion.
It's also fine.
Yeah.
And, so what I feel and see, and also I see that also coming. So since like 10 years ago, and a lot of spiritual community also saying that we have to make a shift and in our wall, otherwise we won't survive. Right. And because we are exploiting this environment, a lot of excessive pollutions, everything happening. So this is a big, huge wake up call for our world to reduce our pollution and also to really control our production. So to control, to also produce the stuff which is in coherence with our environment. And so it could also only happen for the long run when the people shift their mindset. Right now is that we think that the more we act, the more we take action, the better it is. So you also like to run more rather than sit down and meditate, because you think that if you run more, you are doing more stuff rather than, you know, meditation. That is very much ingrained in our cell. Since the, you know, industrial age, you know, we have to compete against each other in the classes, right? And later on, we have to compete in the university, in the workplace, then company to company, country to country, and the whole world get, you know, over polluted, you know, because of that mindset. Because we think that more is always good. More is better, right? And also taking action is better. Moving out is better. Right now, the nature is teaching us to slow down. And now move a lot of, if you move a lot and even more, you know, your lungs will get destroyed. We have to slow ourselves down. And the fact is that in the quantum physics is everything that we come up in the physical reality always started from the energy field. Energy field is that there is nothing or zero basic or whatever they call it, the air. We are coming from the air, or we are coming from the sea or ocean, and we will be coming to nothing too, right? And so it's mean that, let's say this is the torch. That's why I have a chopstick. And this is the torch. And so when we are the torch, the source, the light source is at, let's say, at the end of this torch. And so when we are putting the light on, then the light will be coming out. So we can really move that around. So the actions of physical body is moving around that much because the source is that light point. Right? It is also the same. Then when you are coming up, it is the mindset is, let's say, it's on top of it. So when you are moving, so we just have to actually change the light point or the source of this reality. And we can change the whole action and the whole world. So it's mean your thoughts is more powerful than your action. And also your feelings and emotion is more powerful than your thoughts. And even from your feelings and emotions is not even yet that important, but doing nothing and blank, having nothing, and the calmness and the love and the clarity of mind is much more powerful than your own action.
Oh, that's good.
But the fact is that is right now teaching, the COVID-19 is teaching us to slow down and to correct your thoughts, to correct your emotions, and even go to blank and calmness and love and trust, so that we can really live from that space and create our world from that space.
Oh, I like this. This is so awesome what you just said. I'm going to rewatch it so I can hear it again. So just if anybody wanted to get in touch with you, because obviously you have magic that, I mean, you have just a very you're a master at what you do. So how do people get in touch with you if they want to meditate with you from where you are?
Yeah, so they can definitely take part in my free group meditation. I'll now get it for free. So this week I didn't do it. So every other week, I intend to do that on Wednesday, next Wednesday at 12 p.m. EST, New York time, right? And then when the people wanted to register, they can go to my Facebook page. I will also put that on the Facebook page, the link.
Okay.
And also the Zoom link, because
Okay.
I'm right now also changing my new website too. And later on, the people can go, when they go to my matarimeditation.com, they will see that register or join my next free group meditation. Then they can click on it and put their name and email. Then they will be receiving the link. So that is the first 10 minutes. So I do that mostly 15 minutes guided meditation, where the people can really feel the effect of meditation.
Okay, so it's matarimeditation.com. I don't know, I wrote it out like,
yeah,
for real. Okay, so they can go there.
They can go there, and then also it will be the first button, meditate and change your life. And then second is join my free next group meditation. But right now, I think that my website is not functioning that well. But
so they can go on your Facebook page then,
my
right?
Facebook page, and I will be posted on that.
Okay.
So with my name and also my Facebook fan page.
Okay.
So that is with my name, Nanda Matari, and then they can register for my.
Okay, I just put that in. Okay, so I'm gonna let you go, but any other thoughts to give, especially New Yorkers? Well, it doesn't just have to be New Yorkers, but advice for like going forward, because we're gonna start maybe reopening and people are gonna be nervous, but we want to kind of get back out there. Any thoughts, any words of wisdom?
I really believe and trust that we have to change our mindset, but it will take some time for the people, because our ego is our limiting belief and trust and our habit. These are really difficult for us to change, because we always still think that if we do more and have more, and it is better than doing nothing. But I mean, this mindset must change. If we do not change it, this virus breakout or another different things could come until we change. So I mean, right now it's also in the Switzerland, everything's opening, but the people are still slowing down. And so that, I mean, they also are worried that in that fall, that virus could come back again and so on. So I would suggest that if you change your mind, slowing yourself down, and also concentrate more on controlling your stress, controlling negative feelings and thoughts. So wherever you are, you will be safe. Okay,
I love that. All right, well, thank you very much for coming on my Facebook Live. I'm trying to do these once a week because we just need to be calm. I mean, I apply this to if I'm going to do video, you want to be calm before you get on camera, you want to feel centered. But the main thing right now is we're in a certain state, and I think whatever we can give to each other to help each other get a little, be a little better and loving and kind, and to ourselves too, because this is a different time. All right, so go to Nandar's Facebook page, sign up for her free meditation. It's amazing. She's amazing. And thanks you so much.
Thank you so much, Judith.
I'll see you next Tuesday on Zoom.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thanks.
Bye. Thanks.